Hey guys, Chris Milani back as I get my camera to at least cooperate with me today. And today we're going to be looking at the Gokaiger Tsuiker unit for the Gokai Cellular. And as you can see, I have a bunch of the Ranger keys for after Gokaiger in terms of 6 Rangers, except for Tsukaiser didn't come with this particular set as he came in with the Gokai Cellular Memorial Edition set, but this does have sounds for Tsukaiser individually as well as Zenkaiger. So yeah, right now I'm excited to get into this and hopefully you are just as excited as I am. So we're going to look at the Ranger keys first before looking at the unit. And here are the Ranger keys that come with this set. Now, I already have 5 Ranger keys enough as it is, but this bumps me up to 11. For good reason, because most of these are the 6 Rangers that came after Gokaiger, except we're missing a few, mainly from the teams of Go Busters, Koryuger, hopefully I pronounced that right, and Tokuger. And right now, I always like to say that all these guys look amazing. And I am a big fan of Gokaiger. Right, I'm glad to have these as Ranger keys now, and they all look. I can't say how amazing they look. And let's go over the names real quick. We have Geo the World, Geo the World from Geoger, Lupinex and Patronex from Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger, Kidame Silver, Ho Ho Soldier from Q Ranger, and Ryuso Gold from Ryu Soldier. And yeah, I mean, these keys, they look amazing. No blemishes on mine or anything like that. And actually, I love how they did Geo the World's like actual costume on here, especially with the rhino, crocodile, and wolf. I mean, I think this just looks so great in key form, and I'm just, yeah, this is great. And now, and like as all memorial keys, they do have the button, so you can actually use the, if I could just get it to work, auto flip feature. And then you see the Geoger logo on there. And unlike my previous attempt at a Ranger Key review with the Gokai Cellular, I'm going to just leave the Ranger Keys here. And who should I do? Oh yeah, Whole Soldier from Q Ranger. Arguably one of my favorite 6 Rangers, besides Guy from Gokaiger and Brai from G Ranger. I mean, this... A lot of people are complaining about on the blue aspect of his Ranger Key, but I actually think it looks good, especially with the visor, and yeah. And for a Red Ranger key, I mean, technically I consider Ho Ho Soldier as the second Red Ranger of the group, but yeah. But his key is mainly, yeah, blue. And then, hang on, if I could just get this. Yep, right there. Then you have the Q Ranger logo right there. Now, one Ranger key that I was mainly interested in seeing how they were going to do this was Ryuso Gold. Because most of his stuff is gold. I mean, the helmet looks good, and I was just surprised that they turn a blue Ranger key into a blue and gold Ranger key. Unless you're a fan of Power Rangers and you know this as Down of Fury Gold, then yeah. But the key looks amazing. And some people I have seen complain about this aspect, where they could have put in a gold sticker rather than a blue one, mainly because it would get Ryu Soldier and then Ryu Soul Blue. Yeah, but actually this is so amazing. And actually, technically, I should be doing these 2 guys at the same time since they are technically the same person in the Sentai series that they're from. But anyway, so Lupinex and Patronex, they look amazing. I mean, I love how they did the helmets, and the suits translated well into key form. So yeah, I mean, again, no problems here, no gripes, no complaints, so yeah. I'm just glad that we were able to get these. And we have Lupin Rangers logo right here and Pattern Rangers logo right there. And now for the finale, the one that was actually canon until the Gokaiger versus Tsuiker movie, but still, the one Ranger Key that was canon for a long time was Kirame Silver, along with a few other Ranger Keys that were in the Tenko Kaider film, but still, if you have not seen Tenko Kaider, I recommend you go watch it. It is so amazing. But yeah, one thing I do have somewhat of a complaint about, but then I can understand after seeing Kid Major, is because the silver here in the movie it was black, like the little sash thing. Now in some shots of Kid Major, the sash is either black or silver. But that's just one minor gripe complaint for me. But still, the goggles, visor, and the silver coloring, like with the Memorial Edition Ranger keys, the silver actually pops. Whoops. And then there is a Kid Major key, mode, and logo. And yeah, I love these guys. I can't really say much about them since for most of my things was with always the one that I was wanting to get was Dragon Ranger, Time Fire, and Outbreak Killer, so I could do the Gojuja and stuff. But all these look amazing. And now, as I'm turning these back into Ranger mode for test purposes with sounds and all that stuff, I will say this: we are getting closer to our goal. Well, my goal at least, of collecting almost every single 6 Ranger key possible. Now, some moments will not be possible, mainly because of money and all that stuff. But now, we are going to be taking a look at the Tsuiker unit. Now, the Tsuiker unit itself is actually pretty interesting, because by itself is not really much, and the battery compartment is actually more accessible than it is on the cellular, because all you have to do is just basically make sure that you get a firm grab, and then you just, bam. And then you can get into the battery compartment from there, and then pull out the tab to turn it on, but yeah. And then once you take the tab out, you'll get this, which is actually an infrared sensor that will go to the cellular for most of the transformations. And as we see, we have every single 6 Ranger after Gokaiger. We have Beatbuster, Stagbuster, Koryu Gold. I'm forgetting this guy right here, mainly because it's been a while since I've seen Tokuger, and right now the name is escaping me. I'll probably remember it later. We have Shuriken Gold, as I like to call him, Shuriken Gold. I'm pretty sure it's Shuriken Shine, but yeah. Geo the World, Ho Soldier, Lupin X, Patron X, Real Soul Gold, Kirame Silver, and yo ho ho yo ho ho yo ho 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 Tsuiker. I mean, yeah, the gold is actually pretty good, and I don't have a original Gokai Cellular to test this out with, but I'm pretty sure this won't work. But it did not mean to do that, but it will work with this guy. And which also brings me to my second thing. You get an extender part for the stand that will usually be used for the rest of this video to hold up the Gokai Cellular, while the Tsuiker unit is inside it. But yeah. And actually, the Tsuiker, you might be thinking, well, the Tsuiker unit probably doesn't add much besides the sounds from the Tsuiker versus Gokaiger movie. And I'm like, yeah, you might be right, but you do get this. Yep, the Tsuiker Unito. And then bam, you have a pretty cool display piece with almost every single 6 Ranger on it. Now, I will go over at least one code, mainly because the rest of it is pretty much the same as this before I get into the transformation. Now, just... Yep, you press that once, and I think it automatically goes to the code mode. So, if I remember the code correctly, it's 442 or 244. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. I finally remember the code. It's 422. Yeah, and that enters a special mode where it says all the 6 Ranger names. And don't expect me to repeat some of them because I do not want to butcher them live. Do not want to butcher them live, yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it with that. But, I will say this. They do have another special mode, which will why I have this key out. Okay, so let's hold the dialogue button down again. And yeah, that is Guy's actor. Along, you'll hear Flint and Zox's actor and actress actually, do the lines from the Tsuiker versus Gokaiger movie, or Gokaiger versus Tsuiker, whatever you want. Even adds in the Mobire's called noise. Sorry, I covered Zox right there. And with that, let's open this thing up and show you what it actually does with this in this mode of the Tsuiker. Then we'll go out of the Tsuiker mode, and then we'll go into the actual buttons of the machine and then what they all do. So, what you want to do for this one is hit Tsuiker. And then it will keep on going through the standby noise until you press the red button up here. So with that, Tsuiker change! Or change Tsuiker. Yep. And then from there, generic weapon noises. Now let's go through what the other Ranger keys does in the normal mode. Well, since they don't really scan in it, but still, I will have it in there for aesthetic reasons. So, let's go in somewhat of an order. Gokaiger change. And from here, just some noises from the other buttons since we don't have any ranger keys with these yet. So both Beat and Stag Buster will say the same thing. So now as we got a good shot of our 6 rangers that we have collected. Now I will say this. This does seem a little bit weird, but this is so awesome. I'm so glad I got this set, and if you want to add on to your 6 Ranger collection, then I highly recommend you do it. This thing comes with a bunch of stuff, and it's just amazing, okay? So hopefully you'll enjoy this. Sorry it wasn't as long as my Gokai Cellular one, but then again, this thing goes with the same codes as the Cellular and then all that stuff, so didn't really need to go over that, but yeah, at least you get a cool shot of the 6 Rangers. So, yeah. Well, anyway, this is Chrisman Lightning, wishing for Lightning to protect you guys. See you around.